So right now I'm working on a track for the opening poem in the audio book, Runs Past the Margin. This is the title track for Runs Past the Margin. So what I'm trying to do, let's see here. Alright, so I already started with some of this track. Usually the process, we start with, I play with the drums a bit, try to get a vibe on the drums, just to get the right tempo. So we got the, something just basic. Make sure tempo, everything matching up. Yeah. Listen. Once upon a rhyme pattern, a monogamous from poly, a universal wally, yes, he grinds Saturn. Mind unraveling, he's time traveling, rambling insights of Christ, open mic night at the Vatican. Alright, so we got, that tempo works, so we're gonna spice it up a bit, whatever. Track. Just a vibe, right? So I add the bass line. Make sure that fits. Do that, and we're going to double that up with another bass. A lot of times, just to thicken the bass, you know what I mean, you do an octave thing. You know what I mean? So you get a... Take this space out. Get the darker one on top of this one. Hold on. So we're going to do that. Get the darker thing. Sometimes I just like to double up some of the vibe. Make sure we get all the vibe. Let's get the, make sure this is matching. The thing is, like, I'm always attracted to dark sounds from a cinematic thing because that's what my mind is. But a lot of times I don't want it to be so dark, you know what I mean? So let's go back here. So a lot of times with the track, like you wanted to tell a story as much as the words do. So usually my writing process is I start with the track, and then that kind of, tells a story, and I want to put some words in that story. But now this audiobook is kind of working the opposite direction, where the stories are already written, the idea is already there. Now I'm thinking about what I'm talking about and the many different things. So this particular piece, Rhyme Past the Margin, like I'm talking about so many different things that the music, like this is just like the first initial vibe. Like, so I'm gonna have to have like 2 or 3 different vibes on the same joint. So at a certain point, I gotta, it's gonna be different drum patterns, different parts. Like, so this is just like the basic vibe right here. This is the basic. This is somewhat matching with the words. Like, so it's like, once upon a rhyme pattern, I'm monogamous when Polly got universal Wally as he grinds Saturn. Time travel, that kind of vibe. So it's like I'm telling an initial story. So, once upon a rhyme pattern, I'm monogamous when Polly got universal Wally as he grinds Saturn. Minds unraveling, he's time traveling, rambling insights of Christ. Open mic night at the Vatican. Baffling the culture turns annex trafficking. Hip hop is pop, can never be with the mass again. Culture bandit shit, they back with the mass again. First lynching Kaepernick, then back to making ass for him. I ain't mad at him, hope you make it ad for him. To white kids getting his, get eyelid tats of him. So that's like the initial vibe, right? It's just, I'm working on it. It's gonna do different things. Like, so what you're hearing right now, it's just like the initial vibe of what I'm feeling. Like, what I'm saying? It's a vibe here, you know what I mean? I'm just working on it right now. We're going to see where this vibe go. Let's find out later, you know what I mean? Just day one.